Hello everybody, just thought I'd like to take the opportunity of sharing with you some images on my first ever video of the car I always promised myself, a 1972 Austin 1300 GT in teal blue. Some of you may be familiar with it from my various posts on the site, but this is my first ever attempt at a video, so forgive me if it's pretty amateurish, but you might get the idea anyway and see why I enjoy this car so much. As I say, she was actually registered first of all in July 1972 when I was a mere 12-year-old lad. It only took me 40 years to actually get around to buying one. I think you'll see I've been very fortunate in the fact that the car I've bought is in such superb condition. I have very little paperwork with it, so I'm not exactly sure what's actually been done to it in the past. I feel certain there has been some form of restoration, but the panels, as far as I can tell and as far as I understand, are all original. There's absolutely no rust or anything on it at all. Again, looking on the interior panels, you can see it's been saturated in some sort of black wax over the years, which I think has done a great deal to hold off the tin worm. And it's just been, I think, cherished by its previous owners. As far as I can ascertain, I'm probably the 10th owner, which I suppose is a lot, but then not so many when you consider the age of the car, 48 years old. At the time of me doing this video, she's about, I've done just over 82,000 miles, which again I don't think is too bad. And let's have a little look inside, shall we? The interior, which I believe is called Autumn Leaf or Harvest Gold, I'm not sure which, is not quite wouldn't have been my choice for an interior colour, but let's say it's growing on me, and as the cost of actually having a complete retrim would be prohibitive, and the fact that the interior trim as it is at the moment is in very good condition, cleaned up very nicely. As the saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Let's have a look in the back, shall we? Oh, the door's locked. Let's try undoing it, shall we? There you go, the interior and the back is again pristine. The only thing I've had to do really inside is I replaced the original carpet, which was the same colour, but I've replaced it with black because frankly it was, although it was the original, it was well past its best and looked tatty, naff in fact. So I think black is rather nice. Headlining is original. Sadly, I think they're well known on these cars, stains from glue or some sort in and around the edges. But to get around that, rather than go through the hassle and the expense of actually having a new headlining fitted, I went to car valetters who actually spray painted the edges, and I think it's rather a good job. You can't see the join, as they say. Have a look inside the boot. It's probably a bit dark actually to see this. Again, all very neat and tidy. Again, lots of wax on the interior panels. Maybe to see too, the chrome work is rather nice condition. Let's go and have a look inside, shall we? You can see the car came with this, which is I think a period electric wash white, which works, which is rather good. The usual auxiliary panel for the heated rear window and hazard warning lights. I've added a few things myself because I do like additional gauges and switches. As you can see down below here, left to right we have a vacuum gauge, oil pressure gauge, voltmeter and a clock, which have all been mounted quite securely beneath the heater matrix there. Period radio, which works, stereo, FM, all mod comms, usual gauges. So let's start up the beast, shall we? Let's see what it sounds like. She's warmed up, I think. And we'll have a little look under the business end now, shall we? As you can see, not a bad paint finish on the bonnet. In fact, the paint all over is very, very good. Quite a clean engine bay. Sadly, unfortunately, not long after I bought the car, the oil pump failed, so that necessitated well, as it turns out, a long stay in a local garage because they were so busy. But eventually they did a bottom end rebuild on the car, put it all back together, and touch wood, she runs very, very nicely now. Nice burble of the A series there. Anyway, I think that given you whetted your appetite, given you a sort of a taster for the car. Certainly as I said earlier, the car I always promised myself, and I'm very pleased with it now. It's all been sorted. I just look forward to the lockdown being lifted because of the coronavirus and getting her back on the road again. So thank you for your patience. I hope you enjoyed a little look around my car, and hope to see you on the car show circuit sometime soon. Take care.